Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm a Glean account executive, and as a part of our sales team, I work really closely with our customers to help them use generative AI to transform their businesses. So our customers come to us, and they're looking to bring Glean and agents into every part of their organization. And so as a sales team, we've changed the way that we work, using agents at every step of the sales process. And that's actually what I'm here to show you today. I actually want to start with prospecting. So when someone goes to our website and fills out our Get a Demo form, they give us a little bit of information about themselves, which gets entered as a lead into our system. Leads get assigned to our team so that we can reach out to them and set up time for an actual introduction. Even though they've already filled out the demo form, the personalized outreach is still actually really important to kick off the conversation. Now, I don't want to put any of our prospects on blast, so for the purposes of this demo, I'll use Manu Narayan from Confluent. He's a CIO on the cutting edge of generative AI and also a longtime Glean champion. But let's just assume that he wanted to hear about Glean all over again for the first time. So Glean here is actually automating research about Manu himself, about Confluent's business, and examining if they fit within our ideal customer profile. Ordinarily, running searches like these would have taken me way too much time. Research for prospecting requires quite a bit of digging for personalized information, but you can't spend too much time on any one email. So Glean's universal knowledge capabilities are actually going to pull in data from across the web, mash that up with internal information about our sales processes to create a strong thesis for how Glean can help Confluent's business, and also why that actually might be important for Manu in his position. So now that it's researching, it's actually going to write me an email. We'll give it a sec here. It's still reading through the rest of the documents.
And at this point, the email should start drafting. Here
Perfect.
We go.
And here is that email, and it's tailored to both Manu and Confluent, as you can see. And so that's prospecting, and that's accelerated by our prospecting agent. But let's actually move on to another deal. So I just had my first call with this company called Fraser Automotive yesterday, and I wanted to see how I could have actually improved my approach. So in the past, this is something that would have required my manager to sit down with the previous gong call recording, or maybe even join that call that I was having with the customer. But that actually takes quite a bit of time, and would have only been influenced by that one person's opinion. And it's also hard to set up that kind of consistent, ongoing feedback that actually is best for me to improve. So now I have this call coaching agent, and I can give it the URL of my most recent call recording with Fraser, and it will analyze the content to show me how I'm doing so I can actually automate this coaching after every call. And you can see here, I've actually done well. I've done 3 out of the 4 key criteria that we're evaluated on. But it would have been helpful for me to mention the name of a customer who's actually relevant to Fraser Automotive. And it's given me that guidance to actually include that on the agenda for our next call. But I'm not done with this call just yet. So in addition to getting coaching on what I could have done better, I also need to update Salesforce. And this is a pretty time-consuming process that typically requires me doing a bunch of manual work across multiple fields and a reasonably complex interface. But luckily, we have our Salesforce update agent here to help me out. And so it's using tool calling and our Salesforce action pack to be able to take specific actions in the Salesforce app itself. So I can go into our Salesforce agent here, and I can drop in that exact same gong call link and ask Glean to run through and pull out all the information that I need to update Salesforce. And so it's actually looked through the transcript, and it's given me this summary of what was discussed in the call, and actually went through and filled out those key fields for me. And so once this all looks good, I can hit submit, and Glean will actually go and make the updates in Salesforce. Okay, this deal is moving very fast. Fraser just sent over their red lines on our legal agreement. And working in enterprise sales, you pretty quickly learn that every customer has their own procedures and requirements, and so we can't just count on the universal acceptance of a one-size-fits-all contract. But I'm certainly not a lawyer, and our legal team is very busy, and that's why we have Glean's legal document comparison agent, and it's plugged into our deal review Slack channel. And it can call out where what our customer wants deviates from our standard agreement. All I have to do is actually point it in the direction of the agreement, and the agent will do the rest, including flagging deviations from our standard policies and suggesting red lines to propose. And so with this summary, our legal team can move faster, and also I can go back to Fraser Automotive and set clear next steps. So now you've seen a few of the many agents that actually accelerate the entire Glean sales lifecycle. Glean agents are here to help me write better prospecting emails, improve my call procedure, keep Salesforce up to date, and just generally get our deals done faster. If you want to know more about how to use agents to transform your business, go to glean.com/demo, and we'll be in touch.